Hello, Myles. Today we are with Myles. This is Brainstorming FND Wisdom. I'm Dr. Velázquez from Science and Shamanism. I'm a neurologist and I do education for FND healing and prevention. I have retreat centers around the world. I work with psychedelics and with an integrative approach that connects mind, body, emotions, autonomic nervous system, and spirituality and environment. And Myles is here with us. Myles, tell us about you. Like whatever you want to tell us. Maybe your relationship to functional health also would be nice, interesting. Functional health and functional illnesses, right? It's a spectrum. And then maybe where you are in the world, those couple things.
Yeah, so I'm in New Jersey in the United States, and I've been on a health journey since 2019, and I uh, have gotten so many tests, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me, and I was in the hospital twice, and just this past, well, like about a year and a half ago, uh, I was in the hospital and I ultimately got the FND diagnosis. I was having some trouble walking, extreme fatigue, muscle tightness, and yeah, I've tried multiple things and I've been on this journey trying to figure it out. I've had ups and downs and I've uh I've had periods where I felt better and periods where I felt worse and um I was introduced to Dr. Velázquez by my neurologist and yeah, we've had some really amazing conversations and I'm contemplating going to Brazil to do some ayahuasca and I have some stuff going on health wise and at home and we've talked about I'm kind of battling trying to find some clarity and figure that out but yeah I'm on this journey and I'm hopeful to continue to try to get whole and healthy and find some happiness.
Yay, that's Myles in a nutshell. I want to highlight, Myles, some very important things that you have said. So many tests. So everyone who is out there who has a family member who is going through so many tests, and doctors don't know what they have, and they have fluctuating, migrating symptoms. Uh, Keep in mind that it could be functional. So you can help your neighbor, you can help your family member now during Christmas, New Year celebrations. People gather and they share things about their personal lives. So for people to keep in mind, it can be functional. This is actually one of the awareness campaigns that I have. Think about functional health and functional illnesses. The other thing is, Myles, you said, I was in the hospital a couple times. It took me a couple years to finally get the diagnosis. I was having multiple symptoms. So the Functional Neurological Disorder Society meeting, the biggest meeting in the world about functional symptoms and illnesses, is happening in the United States in June. In Boston, in Maryland, in Baltimore, Maryland, June 13, I think it is. I will be bringing some of the research, and one of the research opportunities is for people to come on camera for 15 minutes and complain about the healthcare system in whatever manner they feel that the healthcare system can be improved. And this is people from all over the world. So if you want to participate, Myles, I don't think we have done that. But if anyone wants to participate, 15 minutes recorded, anything about the healthcare system that you think can be improved around FND. This is one of the medical, social, legal campaigns that I have. The last thing that I'm going to say is that you're right, Myles. It's a journey, and this is so important for people to know. It's like surfing. It's like riding a wave. Oh my God, this is so horrible. Oh, okay, I'm understanding what this is about, and actually, there is usually meaning behind it. There is transformation, there is growth for all of us. You can watch my own videos when I had my functional symptoms. Multiple times in my life, 2 or 3 times, there have been meaning behind my own symptoms. And this is how I realize as a neurologist that, wow, this is a transformative journey. And I'm sorry, the last thing is that Larissa Syro in Cooper University Hospital, one of my mentors, I love her. She is one of the physicians that I celebrate in my website for everyone to know who have been my mentors and who have influenced me and who I respect. All the physicians at Cooper University Hospital. I consider it the best healthcare system in New Jersey. Okay, Myles, where should we take it? I'll give you a few options if you want, and then you can take it wherever you want. But one possibility could be just to show people how we connect mind, body, emotions, environment by doing like a couple minutes check-in. This is something that physicians don't do, and we don't do it at home. They don't teach kids. So this is such a basic, important exercise. So we could teach people this briefly or anything else. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, that sounds like we could do that. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
And I'll give you another option that just came to my mind once you took the pause. And I consider the pause already doing the exercise because you took a pause and you check. I saw your eyes kind of going back thinking, but you moved your head, your back and your neck a little towards the back, so your body was engaged. I saw you already engaging mind and body, and while you were taking that pause and going slowly and taking pauses is so very important for FND prevention and healing. While you did that, I had another idea, which is one of the topics for the December community conversations. And maybe we can start thinking about emotions there and incorporating emotions, spirituality, environment, which is to offer gratitude for something good that happened in 2025. And at some point after offering gratitude, maybe setting one intention for 2026. So maybe we could incorporate that in the exercise. And again, the holidays is kind of an environmental factor. So we would be tapping already in environmental, and offering gratitude to life is the spiritual network. So we're already tapping into that. Setting intentions for 2026 is mental, is cognitive, and it's also spiritual because you're talking to the universe. Hey, universe, I want this for 2026. And then emotions are around there too.
Yeah, it's interesting you bring up the point of pausing because there's a quote, I think it's by Abraham Lincoln, and it's don't react, respond. And I kind of try and live by that. And it kind of ties into checking in with your body and your emotions. And I do that a lot, and we've done work with that, together where you really just pause and you allow for the mind, the body, the spirit to kind of get connected, and you get out of your head and you feel the sensations in your body and try and listen to the signals and uh, gather the information and kind of proceed, from there. Um, so yeah, I mean, we could do a little bit of that if you wanna do some of that. Your first suggestion, or
Yeah, I think
it's up.
you're doing it. I think you're doing it. I think you're very much in the flow. I think you're enjoying yourself. Maybe I'm misreading you, but when you spoke about Abraham Lincoln and you were talking about taking pauses and all that, I saw you very much on the flow. So maybe from this space, you can go either way. You can go to the past and offer gratitude. Oh, and this is something else that we always do, right, Myles? And Myles, I think you haven't realized, but you are getting trained to be a functional expert. You are becoming a functional expert. So this is something else that Myles and I do in our session. Myles, you're also developing your coaching business, right? I believe.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay. So this is something else that we do and that is so important for healing and prevention, which is connecting past, present, and future. So from this flow state, maybe something comes to your organism as a possible gratitude statement for something that happened in 2025. One thing or a couple.
Gratitude has always been a funny thing for me. I'll speak on the intention first because that kind of resonates a little more with me. And the thing I would like to have more of moving forward and even starting now, but into the next year. I don't like waiting for the New Year's resolution. I kind of like starting as soon as I have the uh the insight, but is having more stability. Um, and we talked about I started doing some yoga classes and the other thing that I am doing is I decided to take like a 3 month break from any alcohol to try to like cleanse my body and my mind and try to get more clarity and then channel that energy into something, that's healthier and something more in line with my true self. So yeah, definitely looking for more stability in my life. Gratitude, what's funny is there's so much research and talks and people that they rave about gratitude and how powerful it is. I've tried so many times to try to do my gratitude practice, and it's really hard for me, when you're going through a tough time to really find things you're grateful for. And it's like when people ask me that, they're like, "Well, find something like super small and super just anything." And I'm like, "All right, I'm grateful for." This may sound funny and whatever, but it's like I'm grateful to have toilet paper. I'm grateful to have my toothpaste and just like the essentials of the things that I use and need on a day to day. But yeah, it's like I almost feel like for me when I start to get into gratitude, well, one, I don't really, when I check in with my body, I don't really like, if I'm being honest, I don't generally feel the gratitude at this point in my life. It's like, it's just like so disconnected, and whatnot. And sometimes when I think of gratitude, it's like I'm grateful, and it almost is like, I heard, I think it's Lisa Bilyeu, Tom Bilyeu's, I don't know if you're familiar, but the owners of Quest Nutrition, but they talk about how gratitude could actually keep you stuck because it's almost like uh it sends the signal like when you're grateful, you feel good, everything's okay, everything, is good, and it gives you that comfort and that certainty, but it doesn't necessarily inspire or motivate you to kind of look at the reality of what is and make the necessary changes or figure things out. So I kind of lean on that side of things, and that's kind of what I feel, if I'm checking in with my mind and my body.
Yes, you have said so many interesting things. Wow, really, really interesting. So let us see. You have tremendous awareness of what's going on in your mind, and you're very honest with yourself. You're honest with me. You're honest with everyone who will come across. Right? You have identified uh, cognitive dynamics around gratitude, and you have identified some of the people who have influenced you like these people from Quest. I forgot their name, but it's recorded. So this is, we're in a dual universe. So gratitude, too much gratitude may make us lazy. Oh, I have everything. I'm grateful for the water, like really, and for the food, and for a roof, and for my clothing. I'm grateful for the birds that sing, right? But maybe if you're too happy, too grateful, maybe they will accuse you of being a hippie and you will end up in jail. I don't know, right? Like gratitude can get you in problems, in trouble if it's too much. And then the other kind of gratitude is, uh, oh, if you're like cranky and upset with where you are all the time and you're negative, then you're gonna wanna get out of that place. But if you want to constantly get out of who you are or who we are and where we are, then we're unhappy all the time. So, since you like to quote people, I'm going to quote the Buddha, who speaks of the middle way, the middle path. We're in a dual universe, so find the middle, right? And then you did, right? You're grateful for, I will call those the commodities, right? The toilet paper and the toothpaste. Okay. Let us feel. Let us feel the gratitude. Let us feel the gratitude in our bodies. They say that a good prayer, I'm very spiritual, and I'm trying to form a spiritual movement, kind of a new age religion that is universalist and considers everything that everyone has said about religion. And someone from the Andes told me a good prayer has three components: gratitude, compromise, and intention or desire or wish, right? So gratitude, and we can speak like, I don't know, to God, to angels, to the elements, the wind, the oxygen that we breathe, the pure oxygen that doesn't give lung cancer, the sun that give us the vitamin D, the water that keep us alive and nourished, and the good nourishment from the earth that doesn't have any fertilizers, pesticides, and chemicals that give us gastrointestinal cancer. God, I am grateful for the healthy elements that do not give me any cancer. I swear to God that I am grateful for having, the health that comes from the environment. So many cases of cancers out there is scary. So much noise pollution that give us stress and hearing loss is scary. So I'm grateful for that. Feel some gratitude in your body, something that you're like, oh my God, I'm grateful. I don't know. I'm grateful for sleep. Some people cannot sleep. They get insomnia 2, 3 days in a row. I had a boyfriend that was like that. My cousin went through that when she had a child. She couldn't sleep for days because the child would. So find something like, oh my God, I'm grateful because my parents are alive. Right? Find something in your body, in your heart, in your gut. I'm grateful I don't have any constipation. It's painful to have constipation. Find something mild in the body.
The two things that come up for me is one of them you touched on, which is grateful to be able to sleep and not have insomnia, right? Because it's 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 comforting and peaceful and whatnot. And some people say I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm like, I want to sleep when I'm alive. It feels good to sleep. You know what I
Ah,
mean?
it's so nice. I love
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, it feels
Yes.
so good. And the other thing is right now in this moment, like I've had in the past, I had a bad car accident and my back has gone out before. So I'm grateful that it's been a while and right now, like I'm able to walk around freely, and I'm not like feeling like my back's pulled out. That's something that feels good.
Yes, Miles, this is so important because when we are grateful for our health, we value our health as the first priority. We don't succumb to burnout. We don't neglect ourselves in the rat race that many societies tell us to participate in. So being grateful for those basic health and functions of the body, such as sleep and being pain-free and having a good, strong back, we got it. We're right on point. So compromise. I think that you made some compromises when you said, I'm going to go to yoga classes. I'm going to be more mindful about the alcohol that I use. So, I establish good relationship with all the substances that exist in the world. I'm going to be more consistent and stable in my goals. I feel that those are compromises, kind of promises. Right? Like you call it the New Year's resolution. I'm going to do this, and this. I feel that the desire, like the wish for 2026, which is a little different. These are intentions. You are right, intentions and compromises. But let us also say a wish, like universe. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna do yoga. I'm gonna be mindful with what I drink and eat. Gift me. When you take the lamp, the Aladdin lamp, you don't say like the yoga classes. No, you ask for something. So let's ask for something for 2026.
I would like to feel more joy, more connection, more wellness and health, and more fulfillment.
Now, we have 1 minute, a couple minutes, maybe three to be done. Let me ask you, Miles, you can be as rude as you want with me. You can be as honest. You can punch me in my belly. It's okay. Everything is allowed. When we talk, like now, in the past 20 minutes, the way we're carrying the conversation, is it joyful or is it pain in the butt?
I will say it's a mix of both, and I'll tell you why. Uh, I care. One of the things I think that one of my it's a good but a bad thing is that I care so much about what other people think. So it takes a lot of energy for me to try to present myself, and I'm big on integrity and just caring, how I come off. So it takes some work, and also when you're in a a place where your health isn't in a great place, um, it takes work to try and tap into like the joy in the play. Um, so it's something I want more of, but it's like I feel like I can accept it in small doses, but it's hard to like be in that place for like long periods of time.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna recommend, if you want, that maybe you go back and watch this video and see it's as you're developing your coaching business, you're gonna see the techniques. Oh, did I get frozen? Let's see. Okay, you're gonna see the techniques. You're gonna see the techniques that we're using, you and I, and awareness and all these things. And then you're gonna be able to see what are some of the things that could be practiced more with yourself, with your clients. Okay, now let me ask you another thing. In this conversation that we're having, which is about to finish, do you feel connected, or do you feel that you have to search for me, or do you feel that I'm available, that we're connected? Are you connected to me? Am I connected to you? How is our connection? How would you rate it?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. I understand what's the question?
Did you notice the difference?
What's that? Oh, and you're just yeah, yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I feel there's a lot high level of engagement and there's definitely a high level of connection.
And did you see how it feels weird, right? It feels weird when there is a disconnection. So this is interesting because a lot of the time, because of the environment, school, society, the things that we have done in the past, the things that we have gone through, there may be a remnant of disconnection that is kind of like a shadow haunting us, reminding us of how the past was. And even that we may be having some connection, the kind of remembrance of the disconnection from before is there. So, but now we did a little exercise to see what connection is and what disconnection is, right? To we're kind of creating comparisons. This is another practice, uh and yeah, something like fun that we just did. Wellness, health, and fulfillment. Those are three big ones, right? But yes, universe, more wellness for this gentleman. I want some too. More health for us. That's our first priority. Without health, really, like other things do not matter as much. And fulfillment, that's a big one. That's a big one. And fulfillment looks so different depending on society, the culture, like, I don't know, North America versus Africa, like the family, the school system, right? Fulfillment. What is fulfillment? If you live in the countryside, if you live in the city, right? This is a big one. So I don't even want to go there right now. Anything else, Miles? This has been an awesome conversation. I have enjoyed it so much. I enjoy so much talking to you. I'm so glad we're on the same team.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like our values align a lot and we're kind of on similar journeys in terms of like our North Star in some capacity, you know?
Yeah.
Uh yeah, the I don't know why this thought came up to, and this is my integrity or my honesty and because I know you said this is being recorded and when we talked about my coaching business, right now I'm in the stages of trying to find out the right balance and if at this season what I'm in right now, if I've been really tapping into what I need right now and it's like, is it do I need to pursue the coaching and be putting out that energy or do I need to be healing more? And right now, as I've been pursuing the coaching, right now it's been a little overwhelming and stimulating and demanding on my mind and my body. And so it's definitely something at some point I feel it's my calling and I feel like uh, I want to help people. Right now, the season that I'm starting to learn that I feel like I need to do a little more healing before I ultimately, but I still feel that I've learned a lot and have a lot of wisdom. So at this point in my journey, I'm still exploring and I'm still continuing to try and um build the coaching little by little, like one step at a time, and offer all the knowledge and the experience and learned and so I don't know, I felt the urge just to share kind of where I'm at with the coaching business.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. It just came up for me. So I just wanted to share that as well.
Yes. No, this is very important and it's mindful of you. I consider what you said that I to me, it means that you are a good student, that you are studying to be a good coach from a very comprehensive place, which is I'm going to use the person that I have 24/7, which is myself. I'm going to study because we all have a psychology. We all have a psychological brain. We all have a body, we all have lives. So, who is the best teacher and student? Who is the best healer, right? It's us with ourselves. So, I wish all doctors who treat and all coaches and psychologists and psychiatrists who treat functional illnesses, I wish they would do more of this. Study yourself, study our families, study our neighborhood, study our society. The answers will not be in books as clearly detailed as they will be within ourselves. So I congratulate you. I think this is amazing. This is an amazing statement. And once you feel that your studies have been complete, in this first stage and you're ready to go to the next level, which is exchanging with other psychological beings, let us know. I will help you with some promotions out there
Yeah.
because I think you will be an amazing one. And okay, anything else before we say goodbye for today?
No, I appreciate the talk. I enjoyed talking to you as always, and yeah, just the connection, and like I said, we kind of have similar souls in a way, so it's always nice to chat and talk about things.
Okay, Miles, thank you so much for coming and joining the brainstorming community conversations. We will do another one of these soon. Everyone, stay tuned. We'll be back.